What's good, YouTube? And welcome back to a brand new video. Look, man, if y'all new here to the channel, I need y'all to do me a few favors. Number one, like this video. I'll appreciate it. Number two, subscribe to the channel. I'll appreciate it. And number three, make sure y'all turn on that bell, man. So whenever I drop a new video, you will be notified. Once again, I'll appreciate it. Also, if y'all not following me on Instagram, make sure y'all go over there and follow me at LaPaul_. That is LIPAUL_, especially if y'all want to see a different side of me from here on YouTube. Today's shout out goes to Big Kurt. Once again, a shout out to Big Kurt. Here in today's video, man, we ready to take a roll back down memory lane, man. Because for the past month, I done had like 3 or 4 people say, oh, I'm tired of you not defending Creolebea and Mucker like you do Love by Arca and Crya. You on that payroll, yada, yada, and all type of crazy stuff, bruh. So I'm ready to remind y'all of what Creolebea and Mr. Mucker did to why I don't defend them. I'm ready to tell y'all the reason why I don't defend Creolebea and Mr. Mucker like I do Mr. Crya and Love by Arca. So y'all remember when Love by Arca dropped that series, right? It was like 11 parts. I covered every single video and I found out a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff, you know, about Mr. Mucker and what he did to Love by Arca through screenshots, through voice audio and stuff like that. But before that, let's take it back a little further. Remember when Creolebea and Mr. Mucker first came out official? I think it was on Love by Arca birthday, if I'm not mistaken, when they first came out that they was officially together. Which people was like they did that on purpose to bother Love by Arca, which they did because they petty. But it's some idiots here on YouTube that just don't get how petty Mr. Mucker and Creolebea really is. But anyway, remember when Creolebea and Mr. Mucker, they sat down and they was eating McDonald's food and stuff like that when they first came out. This was a couple videos after they first came out. When they were sitting down, like I said, eating McDonald's and stuff like that. And when they was talking in that video, they used to always take little shots at Love by Arca and Mr. Crya. I can't remember word from word because it's so old now, but I remember, bruh. I remember they used to take shots at Love by Arca and Mr. Crya all the time. And Mr. Crya and Love by Arca stayed quiet for months. But soon as Mr. Crya and Love by Arca replied and they came back out with their side of the story, everybody, oh, Mr. Crya and Love by Arca, y'all starting stuff. They over there happy. But meanwhile, they sitting over here taking shots at Love by Arca and Mr. Crya every chance they got. And I also found it funny how soon as Love by Arca and Mr. Crya start replying, Mr. Mucker and Creolebea try to play victim and they try to make it seem like they was getting bullied and stuff like that. Y'all was the ones that started it, bruh. Just like Latoya, she's a liar. She told Mr. Crya and she told everybody else she didn't know nothing about him at first. When the whole time she followed Mr. Crya months ago. Before she even, you know, got with Mr. Crya, liking his pictures and stuff like that. Like Latoya, you are a liar. Mr. Mucker, just like he said he wasn't seeing nobody else or he wasn't fooling with nobody else when he was with Love by Arca. But meanwhile, when Love by Arca sleep with her son in the bed, you got other females pulling up to your house. You over here telling Love by Arca that you own a condo or a penthouse, whatever it was, man. Like I said, Love by Arca, she exposed all this in that 11-part series that she did. She exposed all this and she even did more, but I didn't do videos on those other ones. But I'm like, all this time, bruh, Creolebea and Mr. Mucker, they was out to get Love by Arca and Mr. Crya, bruh. And if y'all don't see it how I see it, then I just find y'all crazy. Like, I know we not supposed to agree on everything and that's fine, bruh. But don't try to come at me because I'm not defending somebody. That's wrong. But like I always say, though, if the roles was reversed, if Mr. Crya and Love by Arca was like Creolebea and Mucker, I would have been going at Mr. Crya and Love by Arca. But they're not like Creolebea and Mr. Mucker. Now, like I always have to say, yes, I understand that Creolebea and Mr. Mucker, they not the only ones, you know, that done wrong or whatever here on YouTube. I understand that before it was even the Creolebea and Mr. Mucker, Love by Arca, they used to go through stuff. Love by Arca and Mr. Crya, they used to go through all types of stuff. Yes, I do know that. Like, they used to be going back and forth. It was voice recordings and stuff like that. Mr. Crya telling Love by Arca to get out of his house, you know, whatever. Yes, I get that. But at the same time, it's just like when they was doing that, they wasn't doing that and it was going to affect somebody else's relationship or try to break up somebody else's happy home. That's the difference between Mr. Mucker and Creolebea than it is with Love by Arca and Mr. Crya. Love by Arca and Mr. Crya, they not trying to break up Latoya and Mr. Mucker happy home. They not worried about them. They're not taking shots at Mr. Mucker and Creolebea in their videos. Unlike Creolebea and Mr. Mucker. They always have to take shots at Love by Erk and Mr. Cryer because without them, Creolebea and Mr. Mucker is nothing. They are nothing here on YouTube, bruh. Just like the whole baby situation. Mr. Mucker, he not even trying to take care of baby Drake. And his excuse is, oh, because of DNA test, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not the real reason, bruh. That's another thing that people not really try to defend this man on. The baby obviously yours, bruh. The baby look just like you. He don't look like Mr. Cryer. He don't look nothing like Mr. Cryer. He look like Mr. Mucker, bruh. You up here talking about a DNA test. No, the real reason is because LaToya don't want you around Love by Erka. That's the real reason, dummy. And people sitting up here talking about, no, Mr. Mucker deserve a DNA test, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's your opinion. But at the end of the day, that's that man's child. That's why I always come at Creolebea and Mr. Mucker. That's why. Because they started everything, bruh. They started everything. Even when Creolebea and Mr. Mucker got with each other, they could have handled it totally different when they came out and admitted to everybody that they was together. They didn't have to come out and start taking shots at Love by Erk and Mr. Cryer, trying to basically rub salt in the wound, because that's what they was doing. And y'all sitting up here talking about, but you don't take shots at Love by Erk and Mr. Cryer because they didn't do anything to hurt Creolebea and Mr. Mucker. That's why. And these skits that Mr. Cryer and Love by Erk are doing here on YouTube that got people mad as hell. I find it funny. That got people mad as hell. They're not hurting nobody else. They're not hurting nobody else. Like I said, that's the difference between them and Creolebea and Mr. Mucker. They was purposely trying to hurt Love by Erk and Mr. Cryer, bruh. But when they found out it didn't work, that's why Creolebea was back in Mr. Cryer inbox, basically trying to see if she'd forgive him. Because the stuff that they tried to do to destroy them, it didn't work. Love by Erk and Mr. Cryer wasn't phased. But that's the difference. That's why I come on here and I take shots at Creolebea and Mr. Mucker. Like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, man. I'm for what is right, man. Like I said, I know Mr. Cryer and Love by Erk don't always do what's right, man. They made mistakes in the past, too. They have. And I can come on here and do a video about it, but I'm not. Because like I said, though, the difference is Love by Erk and Mr. Cryer, they're not trying to intentionally hurt their exes, unlike LaToya and Mr. Mucker. They thought that it was going to hurt them, but when they found out it didn't work, they were salty. But there y'all go. I could have went on and on and on because there's more stuff that LaToya and Mr. Mucker did. But this is just the short version of the story, though. And every time they keep taking shots at Love by Erk, yeah, I'm going to keep it coming. Just like the whole eyelash thing. The eyelash prank that they did the other day. Why y'all do that? Because Erka got long eyelashes? Like y'all trying to be funny. But people don't see stuff like that though. That's the thing. Anyway, man, this was the short version. Like I said, I could have went on and on and on. But I just had to tell some of these idiots here on YouTube what it is. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, man. And I will be back with more content for y'all soon. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all have a blessed day. And I'm out. Peace.